Supporters of India's Bharatiya Janata party calling for a shutdown across the eastern state of Jharkhand following clashes Monday between police and students on a march towards the state assembly. BJP supporters now taking to the streets to burn tyres and block roads. Students have been demanding greater transparency and an independent investigation into alleged irregularities in examinations to recruit candidates for the civil service. Volunteers have set up shelters providing medical treatment and food. One student leader who has been on a hunger strike now in hospital after also taking part in Monday's march.
हमारे बहुत साथी को चोट भी लग गया, गर्ल्स साथी को चोट भी लग गया। देखने में भी आ रहा है कि मीडिया बंधु को भी धक्का मुक्की किया गया। तो यही सब कहानी है। हम लोग अभी भी अपना मांग पर तटस्थ है। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी से अपील कर रहे हैं कि हम सभी छात्र हैं और छात्रों का जो भी डिमांड है आप उसको स्वीकार कीजिए।
Well, Neha Poonia is covering the story for CNA. She joins us live from New Delhi. Neha, how widespread are protests at this point across Jharkhand state?
Well, you have the students' protest that has been continuing for several weeks now, and then following Monday's police crackdown on students who attempted to march towards the local legislative assembly, we saw the BJP, which is Prime Minister Narendra Modi's party, give this call for a statewide shutdown. The BJP is in opposition in the state of Jharkhand, which is ruled by a coalition of Hemant Soren's party, the JMM, and the Congress party, which is Rahul Gandhi's party. Now, we did see some impact on daily life, Vesu, in some parts of Jharkhand, but much of that impact was concentrated in the capital city of Ranchi, where we saw many schools and colleges shutting down for the day. Many businesses were shut. You had BJP leaders along with several youth leaders from its youth wing holding small and large demonstrations across Ranchi. They were blocking roads, holding sit-ins, shouting slogans, burning tyres. We also saw the youth wing attempt to march towards the legislative assembly as well, which was in session when that march was being attempted, and they were stopped by police teams. About 100 youth wing leaders have been detained, and the BJP has been criticizing the police's actions, both what happened on Monday as well as what's happened on Tuesday, accusing the Congress party and Hemant Soren's party of using a heavy hand to deal with what they say is a legitimate students' protest. The BJP is alleging that Rahul Gandhi should explain this crackdown, but the government of Jharkhand has said that this is an attempt by the BJP to politicize a students' protest.
Neha, of course, BJP is ruling at federal level, but in Jharkhand state, the ruling alliance includes opposition Congress and the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha party. So this is also playing out on a political battlefield, as you have suggested.
Absolutely. I mean, this entire, the police crackdown, the protest, as well as the to and fro between the BJP and the Congress happening hundreds of kilometers away from New Delhi. But we've seen the political impact here in New Delhi as well, where Parliament is also in session. To understand why it's happening here, you just need to zoom out a little bit, look at what's happened for the last several weeks. It's the Congress party, which is in opposition here at the federal level, that has been raising the issue of how Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government dealt with a similar students' protest, the cockroach protest, which happened a few weeks ago when students were similarly attempting a march towards Parliament. They were stopped. Students said there was a brutal police crackdown. There were pellet guns used, something the Delhi police denies, that they were, dealt with batons as well as with water cannons. And the Congress has been protesting both inside and outside Parliament, demanding that Amit Shah, who is the Home Minister, someone that the Delhi police reports to, he's also Mr. Modi's right-hand man, come to Parliament and explain They say either he is incapable, he wasn't aware that this police crackdown was ordered, or he was guilty of ordering that crackdown himself. And now, following that, police crackdown, a similar one in Jharkhand on Monday, the BJP, as the opposition party in Jharkhand, has turned that argument on its head to attack the Congress party, which is in coalition and in power in Jharkhand, saying Rahul Gandhi is now either, he's either guilty or he is incompetent. Rahul Gandhi, of course, criticizing the crackdown by the police teams. And the students on the ground, though, Vesu, saying they don't want to see this political bickering. They want to see their demands met. And the focus, they say, should remain on their demands, which is that a federal probe be announced into that exam leak.
Thanks. Neha Poonia reporting live for CNA from New Delhi, of course, on these protests in the state of Jharkhand.